Well, great morning, everyone. Of course, this morning the gypsy puppies were at it again. First thing, Mr. Mickey runs out and he's pushing my purse. And here she comes. Yes, she's going to try to butter me up as well. Yes. I know you're gypsy puppies. I know. You'd rather live on the road. I get it. I totally get it. And Mr. Mickey's just looking at me like this today. Really? Really? Winter Bear? Huh? Mr. Winter Bear? Yeah. Yeah. So I will be taking them somewhere today, although I do have to stay kind of close because my moccasins, my summer moccasins, will be delivered sometime this afternoon, usually late. So I do have to kind of be in the area, so I will take them somewhere though. And we'll see. Get ready to sneeze. Excuse me. So I don't know what's making me sneeze this morning. But I'm feeling a bit better this morning. But then again, I took an Advil. Took an Advil this morning, and I think that's helping a bit. So we'll see. We'll see if that kind of staves off some of this. Oh, excuse me. I don't know. What the heck? Well, it's spring and stuff starts kind of blooming out there. That could be what it is. Our trees are starting to get foliage, etc. Once I start a sneezing jag, forget it. So that's what's going on here this morning. Of course, my gypsy puppies are all over me, wanting to go. At the moment, they're out in the yard, going out in the sun. It is nicer out there this morning, a bit warmer, so that's good. And I'm going to get back to my carnivore. Now, one thing I did have the other day, I got the Canyon bread that's not glucose, doesn't have soy, doesn't have glucose, doesn't have nuts, And I did have, this is, the sneezing and stuff is just, yeah. And I did make a, they're little piece of bread. They're not big, but I did make a kind of something I like to have on occasion, which is kind of a poached egg on toast. Okay, so I did have that. And that seems to be okay. But I cannot have the gluten. No gluten at all. 0 gluten. Okay. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah. Like I said, the other thing I was really, really, really craving was peanut butter and jelly. So I did have a little piece of that Canyon gluten-free with a very little bit, just, it's not piled with peanut butter and jelly by any means. It's just got a very little bit, it's kind of like essence of peanut butter and jelly. Kind of wave it over the bread. but I did have a little bit of that. And I don't do a sandwich with 2 big pieces of bread. I have, open face, as minimal as I can get. But that did help to take care of that craving that I was having. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Now I'm not going to be by any means eating a lot of the breads and those things, even the gluten-free ones. I, want to go back to like 99% of the carnivore, because it just works for my body better. Like I said, the minute I started adding the raw bell peppers and tomatoes with a little lemon juice and the gluten, that did the diverticulitis. I cannot have it. No matter how nice it tastes and it looks fresh and it's, yeah. It is not worth feeling like you're passing shards of glass for the next month. Okay, so I think I have learned my lesson on that. No more. I cannot do it. Now this morning I made, I had an egg, like a kind of omelet style, and I did go down. I went to this, all the way to El Paso, to this supposed to be Oriental food market. They had nothing there, basically. The only thing I found there that I could get was the fish cake, which I used to have in the ramen and stuff all the time. Now I can't have ramen anymore because of the gluten and stuff. But I did get the fish cake, and I cut up some of that and made my little omelet type thing this morning with just a very light thing of the oyster sauce on top of that. Just enough to give a little hint of flavor. I really have to be very sparing with any of those sauces and things. I can't do soy sauce because of the wheat. They make it with wheat. It's got gluten. Cannot do it. So, as much as I really love Japanese food, Chinese food, I cannot cook it, cannot eat it. I can't have rice. Rice immediately just turns to sugar in my system. So I cannot have it. Any of those carbs, starchy types of carbs, immediately turn to sugar. And I got rid of the type 2 diabetes. I reversed it. It's in remission since I did the carnivore. And, get rid of the sugar, the carbs. So I don't want that to come back. I don't want to have to be on metformin, etc. So that's where I'm at when it comes to dietary things. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this here. Apparently, spring is here because I'm sneezing and dripping and sneezing. So that means it's blooming out there. It's officially here. Oh my goodness. So I'll deal with that for the next couple weeks. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you online. And I got to get my gypsy puppies out there somewhere today. you know, because like I said, they would love to live in the car. They would love to just travel and live there. They're happy campers. So, you know, again, I'm looking forward to being able to hit the road pretty soon. And we'll see how that goes. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.